Well, after all the fuss, it would appear that if you drive into London after August the 29th, forget to, nudge nudge wink wink, to pay your £12.50 calm tax for just going into the place and coming out afterwards, you might not be fined after all. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Let me know in the comments. Good to see you again, and thank you as always for your support. Please make sure you are subscribed. Subscribe if you've just got here. Like the video. Please share it and give comments. I like to see the comments and we can interact with them on readout videos here and there during the course of the weeks. Well, this one, we go back to London. Yes, I'm flogging the same old dead horse, but it's important we get all this information out there. It's to do with the new ULEZ system, or the bedding in of it, as the AA puts it, after August the 29th. Very, very clear, cut and dry. You don't pay the £12.50, TfL send you a fine. Well, it turns out that they may be a little bit lenient. There may be a little bit of discretion involved. Let me go through this article with you. I'll tell you what I think. Drivers who breach the rules of London's new ULEZ regulations may initially be warned rather than fined, as TfL is being given discretion. Now, I find that a piss take in itself, because when I had problems with TfL, there was no discretion whatsoever. I had to involve my local MP before it got sorted out, and by God it did. Transport for London says it can use its discretion to issue warning letters instead of PCNs. They've got it. The AA said it's essential that drivers are not fined until the system beds in across the new ULEZ areas. From August the 29th, it will be expanded from the north and south circular roads to cover the whole of London. People who drive in the zone, as we know, have got to pay £12.50 within 3 days of travelling. And we know the demonstrations and everything else that's going on around it. Failure to pay this can lead to a PCN of £180, reduced to £90 if paid within 14 days. You know, who the hell's got that kind of money, let alone replacing their car? It's mad. TfL has sent letters about the expansion to the owners of non-compliant vehicles previously detected by cameras in the new ULEZ area. Oh yeah, where's mine? I haven't had it yet. But some affected motorists may drive in the zone without knowing they are required to pay a fee. Remember that, we'll come to that in a minute. There are fears that the refusal by some neighbouring counties to allow TfL to put up signage on roads approaching the new ULEZ area could lead to people entering it by mistake. TfL said in a statement, TfL reserves the right to use discretion to issue a warning notice instead of a PCN. However, we would advise anyone driving a non-compliant vehicle in the zone to pay the charge to avoid the risk of being fined. There are various methods of paying the ULEZ charge, as we know, online and everything else. The president of the AA has said it's essential that TfL sends out warning letters to drivers not complying until the system beds in. Well, they can warn all they like, can't they? We know that there's widespread lack of signage outside the current zone in areas such as Hertfordshire, so fining drivers who don't even know they're in the zone would backfire. Now, that is the whole problem here. Now, when you go into the ULEZ zone, let's forget the cameras the Blade Runners have done away with. It's the signage. It goes for ULEZ, it goes for anything, any car park, any privately run car parking land, anything like that. If you drive into there and there's not the proper signage, you can then challenge it on that basis. You didn't know you were in that area. For example, there's big portions of Hertfordshire, Surrey and Kent, or all around the outer area, which are doing this to Khan and saying we're not having it, we're not having the signs. And TfL know full well that if they issued a fine and the person took them to court, I damn well would, they would lose because they were not properly notified they were entering an area, therefore costing them more money. So let's go with the slap on the wrist route. I hope these councils that have refused the signs continue to do so and see it for the cash grab scam racket it really is. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have a read of the full article as well. Let me know your 2 pennyworth, and we'll look at some of those comments later. Anyway, see you soon. Toodaloo.